One of Yakuza 6's forefront additions aside from the main story is the clan creator mode, where as the title suggests, you create a clan and take them offline or online for glory as Japan's #1 street gang. However, there are a couple of systems and a fair amount of jargon that may bog you down a bit when you first start off. This is Matt from New Game Plus, and this is a quick primer on Yakuza 6's clan creator mode. First off, Clan Creator Mode concerns real-time strategy battles where you fight grunts and leaders to topple the dreaded Justice Gang as they terrorize Japan. It's also a neat little way to gain a little extra charm experience and some money on the side. Clan Creator Mode can be accessed as soon as Chapter 4 in Onomichi and Kamurocho by Chapter 7. There will come a point where you're forced to change locations throughout the game, though your progress will be retained no matter where you are, so don't worry if you intend on clearing it on your first playthrough before Premium Adventure Mode. Getting into battle specifics, each member of your clan has a specific cost to summon which is subtracted from the deployment gauge. This gauge is shown on the bottom of the screen, and while you're in battle, passing time, defeating enemies, and some skills steadily increase the gauge. While you're out of battle, it can be increased by leveling up clan members or arranging them in a specific order. There are two types of units in total, soldiers and leaders. Soldiers are low-cost grunts that attack anything in sight upon being summoned, while leaders cost more to summon but can be ordered around and bring unique skills into battle. As you get stronger, keep in mind that the deployment gauge can hit only a maximum of 300 points at any given time. On top of that, soldiers have subtypes and are characterized by the following. First things first, brawlers, which are quite capable all-rounders. Gunners, which are ranged attackers, heavies, which boast high health and high aggro, rushers are pretty straightforward melee attackers, and grenadiers, which cause some ranged AoE damage. Leaders are also classed under these specific subtypes, though the type determines which soldiers they bring into your group. For example, a gunner leader will allow the use of gunner soldiers, and the more leaders of a specific subtype you have equipped, the less cost it will take to summon that particular soldier subtype. To assign recruits to your clan, check the hierarchy menu within Organization. From there, place members how you see fit, keeping in mind that captains and lieutenants have their base stats increased by 10% for every soldier they have working under them. Certain members will have an affinity towards working with others, so pay close attention to a little handshake icon placed next to each member's portrait. For example, have Majima and Kiryu working under Daigo Dojima for extra staff buffs. If you find yourself strapped for more members, they can be obtained by beating up certain thugs on the street, participating in network clan battles, and redeeming special codes, but more on that later on in the video. As we direct our attention towards the battle screen, you can summon soldiers and leaders at will, though it is advised to summon multiple leaders at the one time. While soldiers can easily be ordered and subsequently replaced, up to 100 soldiers can populate the screen at the one time. The same can't be said for leaders, as 6 can only be dispatched at once, and can cop a cooldown if they fall in battle. Once leaders are summoned, their skills can be used immediately. These skills can range from dealing intense damage, stunning enemies, healing, and protecting teammates temporarily. Cooldowns generally follow afterwards, but can be used again as long as the leader survives long enough. Use your leader skills alternately to ensure everyone survives long enough to continue the cycle shortly after each cooldowns expire. Here are a couple of hints to start you off. If you're a stickler for offense, anyone who's a brawler or a rusher can deal some adequate damage with their skills, but be sure you have a leader with a defensive skill to balance things out. For example, Masao is a good low-cost healer, though if you're okay with a higher cost alternative, Hiroshi Tanahashi can heal and revive teammates who have fallen, totally negating the cooldown cycle required to summon them back into the field again. If we're keeping score, the most used member in my clan is without a doubt Daigo Dojima. Not only are his base stats quite solid, but his skill increases the deployment gauge by a whopping 150 points even if he costs around about 70 to summon. By all accounts, that's half your gauge right off the bat if you deploy and activate his skill first thing in a battle. This helps you get a head start in summoning 2 or 3 leaders at once and a little spare gauge to spend on grunts, and ensuring you meet the time limits of each mission you take. I mentioned a little earlier in the video about redeeming special codes to recruit new members, and as promised, here they are. These codes feature wrestlers from the New Japan Pro Wrestling stable along with the characters from the Yakuza continuity such as Daigo, Date, and Majima. To redeem them, make sure you speak to Masa, the guy in the blue hat and mustard jacket, at the safe house in either La Pente or M-Side Cafe. And that should help you make more sense of Clan Creator just a little bit more before you dive into this surprisingly addictive mode. For more Yakuza related content, be sure to like and comment on this video and subscribe to us here at youtube.com/NewGamePlusTV. Thank you very much for watching, and we're looking forward to fighting your clan online later in 2018.